Boing, boing, boing. As you can see, this is not Dawn Trail. This is Paint Tool Psy, which is a little bit different, you know? Before we start, I'm going to scribble and doodle a little bit while trying to explain the story of... Need a bigger pen, hold on. With 80. It starts with one thing. The one thing it starts with is this. Dalamud. It's not very good, I know, but you know, bear with me. If I remember rightly, it had some blue in it too, like not blue. I'm doing this by memory, okay? Okay. So there's this star called Dalamud. Very angry. There might be like a little... Might be a dragon in it too. He lives in it, okay? Bear with me. He's angry. He's got red eyes, as you can see. He lives in that for now. It's like a Pokeball. And these people with like dots on their head. Called the Garleans want to use it to be bad men. And then along comes me. Hold on. Along comes me, little potato, to save the day. Where's my cheeks? This is me. Forgive the hair. That's not quite, but it's close enough. This is not very good Garlean, I'm sorry. Gotta give him some red eyes. There we go. He's evil. You can tell he's evil because of the red eyes. And then meteor hits and it's like, oh no! We better start the game again because, you know, people didn't like it. I don't remember the story of 1.0 very much. I was there. I did get a cool Goobu mount, so that's cool. But I didn't follow the story whatsoever. Grrr. Golly. Ald. We're doing a scribble. This is what happened in 1.0. You were there, and then there was like, I don't know, angry fireman. He's like, Oh no! Fire everywhere. And the was it the Amalia summoned him, and he was like, "Ah, I'm gonna kill everyone." And then the red star drops, and then ARR happens. Yay! Everyone rejoices. Yay! That's all I remember about 1.0. Grr, Garlemald. Ifrit. 10. And the moon, star, sun, Dalamud got bigger, and it was like, whoa! Why is it getting bigger? That's not good. Whatever shall we do? And everybody's gear was like, just like generic bags, and you had a hooded one like this. If you were lucky, you got a hood, and a lot of melee jobs had like shorts with like a crotch pad like this. Those were the darkest days. And then, hold on. Something truly immaculate happened. A-R-R. Yay! So once again, we survived the meteor. Where's me? It's not good. Can't forget my ears. I got better hair this time round because the hairs are better. Okay, that's me. Wow, adventure. I'm gonna skip all the cutscenes because I don't think this is gonna be very good. And then I realize it is good. Wow, what happened in Realm Reborn? Well, you got these two twins who are like ponytail. You can tell them apart because one's got red and one's got blue. Everyone hates this one because he's a nerd. There you go, there's the twins. You can tell it's Alizé because she's got a devious smile. He's a nerd, so he's like, Let's colour his hair in, why not? There you go. Okay, there we go. Realm Reborn in a nutshell. And then you choose one of 3 people. There's like Raoban, who's cool. He's like, oh, that's not how you do it. He's like an angry man, but he's really big. Got big arms. He's got like a big... But what makes him better is that he's got a little friend on his shoulder called Nanamo. See? He had a horned helmet as well, or something. These are cool. Very cool. Nerd. Cool. See? Twins, French. I'm not putting any of my power into this art. This is abridged. I was thinking at work, what if I summed up the story of Final Fantasy XIV in art form? What else happens in Realm Reborn? Darth Vader, he's got like a horned helmet, but he's basically Darth Vader. He's got like a gas mask on the front of it. His name is Gaius. He's like, rah! I want to use the primals or something. He's got a gun blade. Yeah. He turns Super Saiyan at one point. He looks more like a goblin than Gaius, but you know what I mean. He's got like a garly mold helmet. Okay. Gaius. Fan. Balls. Balls are. Something like that. And he also rides a Ultima weapon, which is like a little dog with too many legs. No, it's got the right amount of legs, but it's got arms for some reason. Like, I can't remember what Gaius looks like. I see him every day in the roulette. Me. So yeah, we kill all the primals because they're bad. Gaius is like, ah, you killed my primals. I'm gonna use them. And then Tancred comes along, who's one of our friends. He's got like white hair, the biggest chin in the world. I'm very cool. But oh no! Some ghost is in my body, making me do bad things. Spooky ghost. Woo! That's a spooky ghost. They're called Askians. Askian. Thanks. Red. He's got like a blue. He's got like a tunic on or something. Can't remember. So yeah, that's basically what happens in Realm Reborn. I'm probably missing something. Okay, you go to a spooky manor called Hawk Manor. There you go, that's Hawk Manor. There's a eye creature in there with one eye. Woo! And he's got like legs. Like that. There you go. Hawk Manor. After Realm Reborn, this nerd here is like, ooh, I'm too cool. I'm going to start a new faction called the Crystal Buddies or something. And they're not very cool, but he thinks they're cool. And eventually they turn into bad guys or something, or get framed. I think this here is the queen, and they think that they've killed her. So I think they get framed for it or something. It's been a long time. She's got the crown on her now. There you go. Let me zoom in a bit. Nah. Mo. Ul. Nah. Mo. She basically looks like that. Like a little gourd sitting on Raubans. They put an R on his chest to show who he is. But yeah. That's basically what happens in Realm Reborn. Then, hold on, brush. Need a bigger brush, please. Let's go for like 100. Oops. What do I redo? No, HW. Basically, this, to sum up this expansion, it's like, oh no, French. Because suddenly everyone's French. But there is one cool guy, and he's got like 20 ears. Also, like spiky bits down here. He's got a cool shield. There you go. There you go. His name is Chi Ant. I don't think there's a W in it. There you go. Everyone likes him because he's like, ooh. Hodge fat. That's not how you spell it. Close enough. I'll put a heart next to him to show everyone likes him. There you go. Hodge fat. He's got chainmail on. Just pretend he's got chainmail on. And he's like, come see my dad. We live in a cool icy place called Art. Or something like that. And it's like elf town. And there's like this guy here. This man's name is Elf Hope. He seems like a bad guy. I'm not sure why, but he's got evil vibes. And we give him red eyes. Because that means he's evil. Evil vibes. Also, Shiva's there. She's like, ooh. She's got like a cape, I think. Ooh. She's our friend now. I forgot to mention in the previous episode, Shiva's evil. Now she's not, for some reason. Maybe a bit of blue. That's not blue. That's not blue. And Shiva's boyfriend, his name is Einstein. He's got like horns on his helmet. And spikiness. He's got spikes all over him. He's got a pike. Shiva. Einstein. That's close enough. There you go. He wants to kill dragons or something. It's not a big deal, but he likes dragons. He likes them, but doesn't like them. He hates them. Something like that. This guy summons a robot who's actually a knight from the past, I think, and we have to kill it. I wasn't paying that much attention during Heavensward. I tried to like look it up after I played it to get a better idea of what was going on. I still don't understand it completely well. It's a long time ago, okay? It was like 12 years ago. When was Heavensward? Heavensward. 2015. Okay, it was 11 years ago. But you know what? That's a long time. So that's basically what happens in Heavensward, okay? Einstein and Shiva, and I think Garleans show up at the end at some point just because, you know, they have to. I think Elf Pope, spoiler, shoots laser beams. He shoots like a thunderbolt laser beam at him, and he's like, ugh. Or maybe it wasn't Elf Pope. It was like one of Elf Pope's, you know, lesser popes. Because he's got like an army of little popes. These are his little popes. They've all got pope hats on. They're like the Knights of the Round, kind of. There you go. And he's no longer happy. There you go. Because that is Heavensward, okay? You're gonna have to trust me on this one. You following me? Okay. Storm. Boring. It wasn't that bad. Blood. See? Okay, to sum this one up, I just have to draw one picture. Hold on. I think his hair looks like that. Then he's got like armor like this. I don't like the winking eye. That's making me feel a bit uncomfortable. I think he's got spiky shoulder pads or something. Or a cape. And he's like, I love you. And he's also got like a basket with 3 swords in it for some reason. I don't know why. He's like a kid who's like really, really into swords. And I think he wants to become a dragon or something. Golly-mald. Bad. Holy mouth bad. Allah. me go good. That's what I gathered, but from this expansion. Xenos Gay Yal or something like that. I think he's like the king's son or something. I like him better without proper eyes. Yeah, that's basically what happens in Stormblood. Yugiri is there too. And Tataru wears a cute new outfit. And you go to Kagane, which is nice. I think Garlemald are trying to take over Final Fantasy Asia. You go to like China, but not. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. SHB. This is where things start getting good. Because there's this big old tower that looks a bit like this. It's called the Crystal Tower, would you believe it? Make it a bit. It's really cool. And we start getting like brain messages. Like, oh no. Where's me? I need to draw me. That looks too elfy. We need more potato-like ears. Got my beret on. There we go, that's me. There's my red cheeks. It's not the right kind of red. Okay. And then this Catman starts sending us like unwanted text messages. You must do something. You must. Woohoo. How do we send? Wait, he's got a little ponytail, hasn't he? There you go. And his name is Grabba Kia. And everyone really likes him for some reason. I've never seen him in my life. But yeah. I'm just minding my own business and start getting telepathic messages from someone I don't know. This is more like pre-Shadowbringers. Hold on, why is my brush not working? I'm on the wrong layer. What have I done? Oh right, I know. I've got the section wrong. Okay, there we go. Pre. Eventually, we figure out how to like go into the basement or something of this place. And travel to a mirror realm. Here we go. So we go from one planet to another. But it's like a reflection of our planet. Oh, that's not right. This one's got like a landmass in it. Bit there, a bit there, a bit there, a bit there, a bit there. There's water in between. This new place, it's all white. It's like, ooh. Oh no, what's wrong with this planet? What's wrong with it? Okay. Sad. Oh. Bing. So we arrive in this strange new land. Our friends came too, but they had to like go into a coma because their bodies couldn't come over or something. I can't remember how they actually managed to get there. It's been a long time. They like astral project into the new world. I think it's isn't it called the First? And this is like the source. Source and First. Okay. Nice. So we do some stuff in this world and we find out that it's got too much light in it. So we've got to make it all shadowy by killing dudes and stuff. See? Okay. And then we meet an angry man with like brown hair. Like this. But he's got like a white bit in it. And he's got very bad posture, like this. And his name is Ernest Selk. He's apparently very bad, and we don't like him, and he stalks us. Because we're like over here. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna follow you. I'm not gonna actually do anything, but I'm gonna follow you. Ooh. Us. One of us has got red hair, possibly. No, not yet. It's later. But there is one with a gunblade. See, that's his gunblade. One has got cat ears, though. There you go. She's also got a dress on. One of them's got pink hair, isn't she? Is she with us here? I think she is. There you go. Nice. Okay, following me? Eventually you find out that this guy here, he's like, oh, all my friends are dead. And I blame you. It's your fault. Your fault. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all our planets become one again. Because that will make me feel better. Yee! Happy! Or something like that. I can't remember. And he's got a gun at one point. I remember him having a gun. And he shows us visions of what his time alive was like. It's like, oh, back in my day, everything was cool. Oh. Then there was an event that made me very sad, and we had to do stuff. And everyone died except for me. I remember why he was the only one that lived. This is his old world, and it's on fire. It's a really hard dungeon. It's on fire. And there's monsters everywhere. There's a centipede with way too many mouths. It makes meteors fall down like that. Ah! Final days. Ah! Okay. He's got red feet now. Oh, yeah, we also find out that the man in the hood, who has a stick, I think he's called the Crystal Exile. He takes off his hood and he's a cat man. Oh no! Why is he a cat man? But he's also got blue on his face. And his arm's a bit blue as well. Like turning into a crystal. He acts as if you know him, but I didn't know who he was. Oh, you remember me? I'm like, I've never seen you in my life. But he's a cat man with red hair. Eventually, we return back to the source. It's going to be in red this time because it's bad. Now, the expansion is good. But when we get back, it's the end times. Final days. Bad. So we find out that it's the final days, which is really bad, and we have to figure out how to stop it. Also, we go to Garlemald, which is like where the people with the thing on their head is from. They're meant to be like a evil empire, but they're having problems with the final days too. We go into their like capital building. It's all blown up and stuff. There's smoke coming out of it. Something else probably happens before then, I'm not sure. But we use their capital building, go to the moon. This is the moon. This is the moon. It's a cool moon. Oh yeah, we find out that we think that the cause of the final days is a man named Zodio or something. Zodium. That'll do. But we're like on the source and we use Garlemald to get beamed to the moon. Like this. Okay? But when we get to the moon, there's like a scary purple hole in it. I think there's a bit of red in there too. Okay. Oh, there's also a Maui-looking face on the moon. It's like... This is the moon, okay. And then the Maui face is like... Here. That's the Maui face, okay? Very important detail. We can't forget the Maui face. But also, we find out that on the moon, there are little dudes called loperits. Like this. They're very cool. Loporits. And they all have like jobs and stuff. It's kind of cool. I like that. I love that for them. That looks kind of rabbity. There you go. Some of them have like hats on. There you go. That's a loporit. And we ask them, hey guys, do you have any idea on how to stop the final days? And they're like, oh, you have to I can't remember what they said. There was some kind of solution that they had or something. You have to kill this guy who lives in the moon. His name is Zodiac. Cross that out. Zodiac lives in the moon. Zodiac. And he's like a demon with big arms. And he plays like a DJ table. And you got to fight him on the DJ table and he spins it around. Very annoying. Can't remember if he's got wings or not. He probably does. Bad guys have wings usually. I'll give him red eyes to show he's evil. There you go. Zodiac. We do beat him. One of those Asians from earlier on is involved. I can't remember how, but he's like, ha ha ha. I'm going to take over Zodiac. And destroy the world. Because villains love destroying worlds. There you go. Very nice, very good. Eventually, we find out that the final days happened before. A long, long time ago. And we're like, what? How did they stop it before? How the heck did they do that? Eventually, we go back to that crystal tower and then go back in the past. And there's this place called El Luis, which is like a kind of, how do we put it? It's like a utopia. Oh, where everyone lives on flying platforms like this. And we meet a nerd, very sad nerd. Here he is. Called Hermes. He's sad. He's got like a sad haircut. He's a bit of a nerd. That's his book. But he's got like, that's not very good. Very cute little bird friend. There she is. Whee! I think she's got like a little bird tail as well. There we go. You're gonna have to trust me on this. And he's like, look at my bird daughter. She's so cool. She's so cool. Wow. Amazing. She's also voiced by Frieren from So no Frieren, which makes her even better. Atsumi Tanezaki. Shout out. One of my favorites. And he's like, wow, look at my bird daughter. I'm going to send her to the space and see if there's anything cool out there. So he does send her out to space. More about that later on. But while we're in the past, we find out to stop the final days, they decided to split the world into many pieces. I don't know how that helped, but it did apparently. And to do that, they had to like kill their entire population or something. It's very sad. This is Elpis. Very nice, very cool. We also meet Ernest Selk from earlier, but he's younger, but he's still the same guy. He's like this. He's got longer hair now, kind of. And they all wear these robes with like masks, like that. I think he's called Hades in Elpis. Selk. Why they need different names, I don't know. So yeah, this guy is angry. He's not so much angry, but he's more like grumpy. Everyone's pretty grumpy. And there's also like this lady, long hair. We've got a white robe instead. No, she shouldn't have a blue mouth. There you go. She looks a bit like that, which is friendly to us. There you go. She was involved in the whole solving the final days stuff, which is very nice. Let me drink some tea. She's called Venus. Mum, kind of. So when we learned everything we can there, we find out that Hermes sends his bird to the future, not the future, to space, and she finds out everyone is really sad out in space. So the only solution she can think of is you just kill everyone, then no one can be sad. She goes like evil, like that, except her eyes are black. Blah. There you go. Sad Metion. Following me so far? I'm not. What else happens? Oh yeah, we find out the only way to stop the final days is to go and have a chat with Sad Metion in the present and see if we can do anything about it. Her eyes back. There you go, she's sad. So we go to space. You know, it's a long story, but we get a spaceship. And we head to the end of the universe, which is like really far away. It's called Ultimate Fuel. There's a really sad song in the background, which brings a tear to your eye, even to this day. This is the peak of storytelling, by the way. This is the really peaks storytelling. This isn't even a joke. I love this expansion. I'm just very bad at explaining it. So eventually we get to Ultimate Fuel, and Metion's there. And he's like, "What's the point of everything? Why don't we just end it all?" And we're like, "The power of friendship." And then she turns into a bigger version who's like even more sad, like tears coming out and everything. She's still got like the bird motif, like that. She's singing like the end song. I think she's called the End Singer. She's really big, not small. Eventually, we beat the sad bird, but she's not. We don't kill it. She turns back into like small sad Metion. And we teach her the lesson of friendship, and she's like, okay, maybe the final days isn't the solution. And she turns into a little bird. I don't know if we see her again. Hopefully we do. I haven't finished Dawn Trail yet. She turns into a little bird. Like this. It's very, very adorable. I think the tail is longer. Here you go. 1 second, a dog wants to go on my bed. Find out. There you go. Okay, so then we go back home, and everyone's like, "Yay! We solved the final days! Woohoo!" And that is basically the story of Final Fantasy XIV summed up very badly by an old man with memory issues. Also, your while you're in Ultimate Fuel, your friends fake die, but then they don't. Spoiler. They're like, "Oh no! In order to get through this area, we need to disappear." So we also learn that lots of other civilizations had final days or something as well. It's very weird, very sad. This is everyone vanishing. Ooh. And after Endwalker, you have this weird, like, holiday episode based on FF4, where Golbez appears and he's like, "What am I doing here?" He's like, got this cape and massive body. "I'm gonna summon Red Man with a little leg." That's his leg. Rubicante. And then he's got like a yellow one who's like a little undead boy. He's like, "Woo!" He's got like a cape on him. He eventually takes the cape off, but that's basically him. And he's got a water friend called Kanazo. He's like a turtle. Like this. That's Kanazo. But then there's a green or yellow one who's like, "I'm a lady." With way too much hair. I can't draw. So he's got 4 friends who are like, "Wow, we're bad." And then we beat them all. And then Golbez is like, "Oh, maybe I'm a good guy after all." Then Dawn Trail happens. So that's about it. I hope you liked my abridged story of Final Fantasy XIV. I've probably missed many details, but that's what I remember. The moon was a good experience, and I like this guy. The little Maui head, and Zodiac, and his turntable. Okay, now we'll play the game. Get up there. But first, toilet break. So please bear with me. I require the lavatory. Oh.